Jai Jagannath. Hello students. In this video lecture, today we will discuss about syngamy or fertilization. So, in sexual reproduction, there are three events: pre-fertilization event, fertilization, and post-fertilization. The end of pre-fertilization event, that means after the gametic transfer, the syngamy or fertilization start. And what is syngamy? The fusion between male and female gametes is known as syngamy, and fertilization is the all associated event that lead to syngamy. So the fusion between male and female gametes are known as syngamy, and the all associated event lead to fertilization is all the associated event that leads to syngamy. And with regards to the source of gametes, fertilization is divided into two types. With regards to the source of gametes, to the source of fusing gametes, fertilization is divided into two types: endogamy and exogamy. Endogamy and exogamy. So first we will discuss about endogamy. Endogamy involves self-fertilization. It involves self-fertilization, and the gametes are produced, the male and female gametes are produced in same parent, in single parent. So that's why this endogamy or the parents involved in endogamy are known as uniparental. Both the female and male and female gametes are produced in a single parent. So there is no need of any external gametes and self-fertilization occur. So this is known as uniparental. And in animal like tapeworm, and in plants like Mirabilis, endogamy is found. Now we will discuss about exogamy. Exogamy involves cross fertilization. And the gametes are produced in different parent, and it is biparental because the male and female gametes are produced in different parent, and that's why it involves cross fertilization. And in animals like frog, man, and in plants like Cucurbita, this type of fertilization is found. Now we will discuss the types of fertilization depending upon the structure of gametes. Depending upon the structure of gametes, the fertilization is again divided into three types: isogamy or homogamy, anisogamy or heterogamy, and oogamy. Three main types. So first we will discuss about isogamy or homogamy. What is isogamy? We have to know what is isogametes. If the gametes are morphological similar, if the gametes are morphological similar but physiologically dissimilar. This type of gametes are known as isogametes or homogametes. Okay, and the fusion between these isogametes is known as isogamy. Okay, suppose this is the male gamete and this is the female gamete. These are similar, morphological similar, known as isogametes. When the fusion occur between these gametes, this is known as isogamy. In animals like monocytes, it is a protozoa, and in plants like Eulothrix, it is a algae. This type of fertilization is found. Now we will discuss about anisogamy. Or heterogamy. But these anisogametes, the fusion between anisogametes is known as anisogamy. If the gametes are morphologically dissimilar, then this type of gametes are known as heterogametes, and the fusion between heterogametes is known as anisogamy or heterogamy. These gametes are known as heterogametes or anisogametes, and the fusion between anisogametes or heterogametes is known as anisogamy or heterogamy. Here, suppose this is the female gamete and this is the male gamete. These are morphologically dissimilar, so they are known as anisogametes, and the fusion between these gametes is known as anisogamy. Here, the male gamete is small and active, and the female gamete is large and passive. Now, in Chlamydomonas, anisogamy type of fertilization is found. Now we will discuss about oogamy. In this case, the male gamete is small in nature, slightly elongated, motile, and known as sperm or antherozoid or spermatozoid. And the female gamete is large, spherical in shape and non-motile, known as ovum or egg. The female gamete is large because due to storage of food material for the developing embryo. And suppose this is the female gamete and this is the male gamete. Okay, these gametes are known as oogametes, and the fusion between these gametes are known as oogamy. Chlamydomonas is an interesting example in which all types of fertilization, isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy is found due to sexual evolution in Chlamydomonas. Now we will discuss about pre-fertilization event. pre-fertilization event. All the events that occur after fertilization is known as pre-fertilization event. All the events that occur after fertilization is known as this is post fertilization event. The third event of sexual reproduction, this is known as post fertilization event, and all the events that occur after fertilization is known as post fertilization event. And in this post fertilization event, zygote is formed, the result of fertilization. In post fertilization event, first the zygote, and from the zygote, in the process of embryogenesis, a embryo is formed. The result of fertilization is known as zygote. Remember one thing, zygote is always diploid in nature. And from the haploid parent, in haploid individual, after the formation of zygote, meiosis cell division occur, from which the haploid individuals are formed. And in diploid parents or in diploid individual, after the zygote formation, a sporophytic generation develops, and in sporophytic generation, meiosis cell division start, from which the spores are developed. In haploid plant, in haploid individual or in haploid plant, after the formation of zygote, meiosis cell division starts, from which haploid individual are developed, and the life cycle is running. Then in diploid plants or in diploid individual, after the fusion, zygote is formed, and from zygote a sporophytic generation is developed. Sporophytic generation is developed, and here now meiosis. By meiosis process, haploid spores are developed. Now we will discuss about embryogenesis. In post-fertilization event, first zygote is formed, and from zygote, a embryo, multicellular embryo, is formed, and this process is known as embryogenesis, the formation of embryo from zygote. The formation of embryo from zygote is known as embryogenesis. And in zygote, actually in zygote mitotic cell division occur, and after mitosis cell division, cell differentiation and a multicellular embryo is found. In zygote, mitosis cell division start. During mitosis cell division, cell differentiation start, and finally a embryo is developed from zygote, known as embryogenesis. In plants, in seeded plants, especially in seeded plants, in higher plants, the ovule enclosing embryo is known as seed, and the ovary develops into fruit, and the ovary wall develop pericarp. After the dispersion of seed, on maturity, it germinates to a new individual or new plant, plant. In plants. In animals, the zygote is formed either inside the female body or outside the female body. Zygote is formed either inside the female body or outside the female body, or outside the female body. Okay. And the zygote is otherwise known as fertilized egg or unfertilized egg. The zygote in animal is known as either fertilized egg or unfertilized egg. Animals are classified into two types. The egg-laying animals are known as oviparous. The egg-laying animals are known as oviparous. And in oviparous, the fertilized egg is laid by the animal in a safety place with a protecting calcareous cell. The animal in animal, the zygote or the fertilized egg comes outside, or they lay egg on safety place, and these eggs are protected with a calcareous cell. After the incubation period is over, from the egg a new individual or the younger ones hatched. Okay, but in viviparous animals, the zygote is developed in the female body, inside the female body, and inside the female body embryo and finally a new individual is developed. And after some time or after some period, the new individual is delivered from the female body. All the post fertilization event occur inside the female body in viviparous animal, and after some period the new individual are delivered to the outside of female body. So this is all about post fertilization event and fertilization. Okay, thanks.